Okay, that took forever. It was just spinning. Hi, guess where I'm joining you from the messy throw all rec room again, because this seems to be the only window in our house that is getting decent lighting. So this is happening. Give me some hearts if you're a mom, if you feel this pain. Again, we're in such a construction zone right now that I have just like given up on trying to have these like beautiful aesthetic lovely backgrounds. It just is what it is. We're here for the makeup, right? That's what we're here for. So, okay, I titled this POV, Your Contour Looks Like a Bruise, because raise your hand if you get frustrated because your contour looks like a dang bruise on the side of your face. Thank you for all the hearts. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Thank you for being on here. We're going live. Oh, P.S. Okay, if you attended my live on Tuesday, these are still the curls from Tuesday, okay? I did run a brush through it, but otherwise, these are the same exact curls using the flat iron from the live that I did on Tuesday. And to me, I'm like loving it. I think it looks really cute. It looks beachy. It looks effortless. So if you have not tried flat iron curls, go back to that tutorial. Try out flat iron curls, do the method that I showed you because I did tweak a few things on how I use a flat iron to curl. But I'm telling you, try curling your hair with a flat iron. The curls last for days. Okay, moving on to makeup. All right, you guys, let me know in the comments, what's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to makeup? What's your like biggest frustration? What do you struggle with? I'm going to be talking in this live specifically on contour, blush, and bronzer, and how to get the three of those concepts to blend like really seamlessly so that your bone structure, your cheeks all look plump and lifted. Does that sound like something that you want? Because I know for me, it's been something that I struggle with. A lot of times my contour will look like a bruise, which tells me I have the wrong contour color. Okay, so if that has been like a problem with you, we need to first make sure you're using the right contour shade because that can play into it a lot. But then there's like blush placement, and all these things will really be slightly different with each of us because we all have different bone structures. So where I'm placing mine, you'll have to place yours slightly different based on where your bone structure is. So just keep that in mind. Loria says contouring is my trouble point. Okay, then this is going to be an amazing tutorial for you, I hope. So I touched on this a little bit in my stories. We're now going to build upon it, put it all together, okay? So the makeup I'm using today is from Seint Beauty. If you're new around here, I have used this makeup for the last 6 years now. Cannot use anything else. I've tried to find other things, but I keep going back to this dang makeup because it's just so good. It's cream foundation, so look at this. They're all in tins, and these last forever, but it's all your makeup in one palette. And there's so many different palettes. Right now, I'm rocking this really fun palette square because I just went on vacation. And this is usually what I take on vacation because it's got this big old mirror. So if I need to see like the back of my head, I just look in this mirror. Like it's like multitasking at its finest because you can set it up on a table. The mirror sits up. I love it. Anyways, if this makeup at all interests you, let's chat because I am an artist for the company and I can like help get you hooked up with what your shades are. If you go on the website, you're going to be like, I don't even know what to choose. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you through that. Also, you guys, we have brand new starter sets that are launching tomorrow. So a lot of feedback that I hear from my girls who send in color matches is they get my email and they're like, this is great, but what do I start with? There's a lot here. These new starter sets are insanely amazing. Hi, Krista. Hi, babe. They're crazy cool because you can choose from like 3 different sizes, and we've got ones for different levels. Seint has always had, I shouldn't say always, but we've had collections throughout the years, and us as artists, we never really showcased them because we did not like the color combinations that they were building these collections with. All of us were like, we never match people with these combinations. Like, we can't even show these collections because none of these colors are colors that we commonly give to people. And so they just revamped all the collections, and they're called starter sets now. Are you grabbing some shrimp?
Yep, keep going. You're good. Hello.
I'm just living in construction. And so they revamped them. They actually had some of our top artists came together and were like, these are the combos we need. And they're launching them tomorrow. Okay, so if you've never tried Seint, these starter sets are really going to be an amazing way to get started with Seint. Make it even less overwhelming. You get really good brushes with them, really cute palettes. It's a lot of goodness. So again, that whole thing's over. I want to get to like what I'm here to teach you guys, but I just want you to know if you're interested in using cream foundation, specifically having your makeup like all in one palette, chat with me. I'd be happy to send you over a form to get color matched. There's no strings attached to this. It doesn't cost anything. It just helps me stay organized and so that I can best take care of you. And we get to like chat one-on-one through text. It really is me on the other side. So anyways, what we're here to talk about. So I'm going to first start with contour. So this application I'm going to show you, no matter what makeup you have, I want you to try it. Maggie says I want to try it. Okay, you're gonna, I should have said, actually, no. You should be able to comment match on this live, and I have an automation set up so that when you comment that, you're gonna get a form immediately sent. It's something I set up so that while I'm live or whatever, you can get that info right away so you're not waiting on me, because sometimes DMs can get a little bogged down. So you can comment match right here. If you're on the replay, you can also comment match below, and I will get you all the things you need to get matched. Okay, if you don't get that, just message me and let me know. I love this makeup and still love to chat with you. Tori, hi! Tori in the house. We met at reunion, didn't we? Like officially in person. That was so fun. So fun. Thanks for being on here. Okay. All right, Maggie, let me know if you don't get a message from me, and we will go from there, okay? All right, so first thing, like I was saying, this, no matter what makeup you have, try this way of applying it, okay? So this is called the detail brush. This is from Seint. All of Seint's brushes are double-ended, which are really great. I love this one because of how it's shaped. So if you have a brush similar in shape, grab that brush. This, I would say, is like a medium density, but I love it because that's pretty much how long I want my contour to be and how wide I want it to be. So it's like the perfect shape for contouring. But whether you have, you know, those cute fancy contour sticks or you have a powder contour, follow these steps. This is a cream. I love cream. I feel personally like it blends a lot easier. It's a lot more forgiving because you don't have to completely wipe it off if you mess up. That's just me personally. But you're gonna tap into your contour, especially if you have cream. You're gonna tap into your contour, never swipe. You're gonna pick up too much product on your brush. Then you're gonna feel for your bone structure. So go ahead right now where you're sitting and watching this, feel for your bone structure right here. Do you feel that kind of like rounded part on your bone? See how it kind of is just rounded right there? That's where you're gonna place the contour, right below that. So you're gonna hold your finger there and basically quick go like that. And that's where your contour is gonna go. And I like to start it kind of back at my hairline, and you just wanna pack that contour in right up underneath that bone. And then you wanna pretty much stop at the corner of your eye. Don't bring it all the way down, okay? I know we see a lot of crazy different things on how people contour, but I'm here to simplify your life, okay? Okay, I'm starting to lose my voice from talking. So you're just gonna work on packing that color right here at the back. Then you can go on the top of that, and this is going to help soften those lines to help blend it out a bit. See how that just softened it? Same with down here. You're just gonna pack them right there. So you can already start to see the definition right here. See how it's already starting to highlight my bone structure, which, by the way, I have like none. I have like no cheekbone, no plumpy, juicy cheeks. I'm so jealous of these girls who do. I just don't. So I have to do a lot with my contour to like make it look like I do. That's the beauty of contour. Okay, so same thing on this side. We're gonna feel for that rounded bone, which mine is right there. So you can kind of do this and immediately take it away. And that's where your contour is gonna go. And again, you're just really honestly packing that contour at the back right here. And then you're pushing that brush like up under that bone. That's what's going to help bring it all out. And then you can kind of lightly tap to blend out any harsh lines, and then we're gonna leave it. So we're really honestly just gonna be focusing here today. But the next spot that you would put contour is right on your forehead. I have a shorter forehead, so I like to keep my contour pretty close to my hairline. If you have a true like forehead, or if I have like a 3 head, like I have a really narrow hairline, but if you have like a true forehead, maybe a 5 head, you'll want to bring that contour down further, because contour is going to give the illusion that your forehead is smaller, if you want that. Okay, but I'm going to keep mine personally near my hairline, and then I'm just kind of like flicking the brush, and this is softening it. Okay, I like to do my contour first, because then I can go in with my highlight. In the Seint world, your main shades, your foundation, we call them highlights. I know in the real makeup world, highlight is actually like an illuminator, but that's not how we do it in the Seint world. In the Seint world, your highlights are what you would consider like a main foundation, okay? All right, now we're gonna move on to bronzer for a hot minute. I love this brush. It's called the Blush and Bronzer brush. It's incredible. Lately, you guys, and I actually just added this into my color match when I match people, we have really, really beautiful bronzers, but with my skin tone, I sometimes feel like the bronzers pull really orange and really, really warm on my skin. So I've been playing around with different colors, and I'm really loving Fiji, which is technically a highlight for darker skin tones, but I have been loving it as my bronzer. So if you kind of struggle with your bronzer looking orangey or too warm, try Fiji highlight or suede lip liner. I just added those two to my color match form because I just feel like they're just too pretty not to. So see how I just kind of very lightly blended my bronzer here. This is what I love about cream, is they blend so seamlessly, and cream just looks like your actual skin. Like, it just goes on so smooth. You look like yourself. You look like yourself. That's my favorite part about this makeup, okay? So I like to swirl really lightly. You can see my hands are more on the other end because I want to keep this application really, really light. I don't want to go too heavy because I want it to be natural. So I'm just kind of blending that bronzer in just right here in this section, okay? I'm keeping the center nice and light, nice and bright. It's literally the best and so easy to work with. Yes, girl, it truly is. It's so forgiving. You could be the worst person in the world at doing your makeup and nobody would ever know, because cream is it's so forgiving. Then if you have any excess left, you can kind of dab it on your nose. You can dab a little bit on your chin. Then I'm going to bump over to blush for a second, and then I'm actually going to go back to bronzer, because this is where the blending all comes into play. So this might be the part where people feel like it's like contour, blush, bronzer, illuminator, and you've got these like distinct lines of all these things, and we more want it to look like it's all one thing. That's what I'm going to be showing you today. How to kind of plump your cheeks, how to make it look like it's blush, contour, bronzer, like all in one, not making it look like it's separate things. I think a lot of us struggle with it looking like separate things. And also, this is something I'm constantly tweaking. As I learn different things, I try to kind of, my mirror's causing a reflection. I kind of try to like tweak things, okay? So, let's see. What blush do I want to work with today? I have really been loving Desert Sunset, which is this one right here. As you can see, I use it a lot. That one and Nude are probably my favorites. Well, I'm about to show you how good yours can look with these tricks, okay? Also, I had this sunspot just pop up. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's kind of fun. It's like a freckle. I should have done my brows too, but it just is what it is. We'll do those in a second. Okay, so you're gonna start here on the cheeks, and you're gonna continue to swirl that up. It's like up and out. Up and out. Kind of that technique. You kind of swirl it back. Lightly tap in your blush, you guys, because a little goes such a long way. This is the shape brush that I'm using. One of my most favorite brushes. Honestly, I could probably do my whole face with this brush. It's such a good brush. But I really, really love it for blush. And so that's what I use it for, is mainly just blush. Am I underpainting? I don't know what that is. You might have to explain to me what that is, which probably means I'm not doing that. I am showing you guys how to blend your blush in with your contour and your bronzer so it looks more like one continuous thing. And so that's what we're doing. So start out on those plumpy cheeks, like this, and kind of bring it up, like so. Okay? Then you're actually going to go back to your bronzer, hit it on your brush just a little bit, and you're going to lightly go over that on each side, just right at the back here. Oops. And that's how we get it to blend. Then I'm going to show you something really cool that you can do with either your main shade or a lighter shade that's a couple shades lighter than your natural to help like really chisel this part out right here. And see how if I'm feeling like things are looking too harsh, I'll just go in with my brush to just kind of soften it out a little bit. Okay, I am missing comments. How do you watch the video of your curl tutorial with a straightener? Courtney, it's posted on my main page. It's like literally the most recent post on my page. I think the cover photo is like a hair dryer is what I did. Yeah. So that's the tutorial for that. So I am using Ash. Ash is the contour color that I have on today. My main shade kind of teeters between Candlelit and Amber as my main shade. And so I actually really love Ash. I have 3 different ones that I kind of switch between. Today I did Ash. I also like Olive and actually I didn't do Ash today. Just kidding. I have Cedar. On today. This one is Ash. Ash, you can see, I feel like is actually a little more ashier than Cedar is more warm. So this is Cedar, which you can tell I love that one. I use that one the most, which is the one I have on today. Okay, any more questions that I might have missed? Putting bronzer, highlight, and first, then go in with your main color over. So I started out with contour, and then I did bronzer, then moved to my blush, and now we're back to bronzer to help kind of blend it all out. Now I'm going to show you guys how I finish it off, because I actually try to keep as much as my main skin tone as possible, but I want to show you guys how let me get this giant hair out of my cream. There we go. I want to show you how I cover some redness. See how I've got kind of some darkness right here? I'm going to go in, this is Sandy highlight. It's this one right here. It's a darker highlight, and I'm just going to go in just right in this area to help kind of minimize that redness through there. Just right around my nostril. And then we're going to do that on, ooh, there's the mirror. We're going to do a little bit of that actually on my under eyes. See how like purpley dark my under eyes are right now? I'm going to show you guys how I use a darker highlight. So if you're not ready yet to deal with demi, this is demi. These are actually cream. Man, I keep getting hairs in my makeup. Hold on. Okay, I think I got it. This is demi. These are actually cream makeups. They're not eyeshadows. So this is usually what I'll use for under eyes. But I know a lot of you guys are kind of having a hard time with demi. So if that is you and you're like, I don't want to take the time to do demi, all you need to do is grab a darker highlight. I'll pinch this brush and I'll put that highlight that's darker than my overall shade. I'll put that kind of right in my, what is this, tear duct, tear trough? What's the fancy word for that? And then I'll bring it actually up onto my eyelid because this allows for a really great base for eyeshadow. And then look, you guys see how it just brightened this eye just enough? So it's like crazy dark over here, a lot lighter over here. So it brightens it just enough. You would think actually using a darker highlight would do the opposite, but I think it actually kind of helps balance it out. So same on the other side. And then you can just bring that same color onto your eyelid to help create a really good base for your eyeshadow. That's a really quick way to help brighten your under eyes if you don't want to take the time to do demi. I personally prefer demi. I think it works a lot better. But this is also a great way if you're in a hurry and you just want to like do you and then you're done. Okay. If I want to go in and brighten and kind of chisel out these features a little more, you can actually take either your mane, which this would be my mane today, and literally just dab your brush in there, and you're gonna see where kind of your contour is. And you can chisel that out with your main highlight. Hi, buddy. Oh, you just stuck your hand in that. Do you have blush on your hand now? Oh, you're good. Hi. Don't you be messing up my makeup, boy. Hi. You saying hi to everybody? Okay. And you can kind of just chisel that out with your main shade. This is why I like to wait till I'm completely...
Triangles.
Okay. You hang off to the side right here. Or are you leaving me? Okay. He's leaving me. Never mind. Okay, my mirror keeps getting in the sunlight. Sorry. Same on this side. Just chisel that out. You can either do your main shade or you can do like a slightly lighter highlight. And you just go in and help chisel out this like moneymaker section on your face. See how that works? We'll go in here. I put some self-tanner on and like, I think the self-tanner got stuck on my upper lip. So I feel like I'm just walking around with this like self-tanner mustache, which is fine. We're gonna go in with this and it softens it up. It's great. Okay, this is kind of like my ultimate natural way to do makeup, okay? Keeps it very natural. I'm trying to utilize as much of my own skin as possible. And then I'm gonna go in, and this is also key to what's happening here on the sides, okay? I'm gonna brighten first right here in the center. And then I'm also gonna brighten right above my eyebrows. This is a shade that's a couple shades lighter than my main. So you can see I brightened here, here, and here. And then I actually go in and I brighten a little bit up here, just to add slightly more lift to my makeup. And you want to do this pretty softly. This one might have gotten a little harsh. So those are the spots that I'm brightening. Then I just go in and blend that out. So see how it like brightened that up? If you feel like you're seeing any harsh lines, take a fluffier brush and just swirl it out so it all kind of blends. Again, cream makeup is really, really forgiving, because if you mess up or you get too much on there, just blend her on out. Okay? All right. The last thing I'm going to attempt to do, which we'll see how this turns out, but I don't think I have the right colors in my palette, is if I want to get rid of this freckle. Oh, thank you, Bernice. She likes my short hair. Thanks, girlfriend. It's fun. Short hair is a lot of fun. So if I wanted to get rid of this sunspot, I've got like 3 of them right here, or I could also rock it as a freckle. I probably need to get this looked at because I'm not quite sure what it is. You can go in and let's see if one of these colors, this is Demi. Let's see if one of these neutralizes it. I might not have the right ones here. Okay, and it's gone. It just like that. Bye-bye. I mean, you can see a little bit of it. My sunspot correctors are in a different palette, so these are technically for under eyes, but I did want to see how it worked. And we'll call that a day on that one. Okay, that's all I'm gonna go over today. I wanted to specifically focus on this area of the face. I think it can get overwhelming when you watch these tutorials and we're doing all the things. It can just, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to remember. So if you're just tuning on, this is going to be a replay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so nice. It's makeup. It's the makeup. If you guys are just tuning on this tutorial, I'm focusing on this area of your face and how to kind of make your contour, your blush, and your bronzer all look like one seamless thing versus it looking like separate chunks on your face. So if that is something you've been struggling with, if you feel like your contour is looking like a bruise or just not blending super well, this will be a good tutorial for you. So thank you guys for hopping on. If you want to try out this makeup, don't forget.
I have a piece of gum.
You have a piece of gum? Wow. I am an artist for the company. Huh, oh, that's nice. Put that back in your mouth, silly goober. And you can reach out to me and we can discuss what colors that you think would be right for your skin tones.
Yeah.
I kind of help take the guesswork out for you. So you can either comment, hey, be quiet for a second.
This is an X.
This is my spiel.
This is an X.
That is an X. Good job. You can either comment match here in the comments, and I will send you a form to fill out. There's, like, you're joking me, buddy. There's no strings attached. I don't charge you for this. I won't hound you. It's just to help me stay organized, and then I can see the tones on your skin. You send in a photo. I take a look. I don't share the photo with people. And I say, hey, these are the shades that I think would be right. And you can either listen to me or you cannot.
This is Mama's palette.
That is Mama's palette. They just saw it in the tutorial. I know. Okay. T. Allen, if you do not get a message from me, because it is an automated thing that I set up, just reach out again and let me know.
Two mamas.
Hold on. He keeps going cross-eyed and he's like, there's 2 of you. Show him how you go cross-eyed. Is there 2 phones? Is there 2 phones?
Yeah.
He is my helper. They know when you go live, I swear. But anyways, if you guys don't receive a message from me, I do have my form linked in my bio, or you can message me directly and I'll get you all the things that you need to know. Don't forget, starter collections launch tomorrow. So if you want to start out with Seint in a really simplified way where you can just I don't know, where you can just pick like a collection that you want and it's already pre-built. You just basically pick what your shades are. Those are launching tomorrow, which is super exciting. So I can help get you matched like, hey, this would be a good collection for you and all the things. Anybody who sends in a match, you get access to me via
This
text
is my
and
Take
email.
Paw Patrol.
Hold on 1 second. So that we can connect that way and help with all the things that you need help with. Okay, now you can show him your car. Show him your Chase.
This is Chase Paw Patrol.
This is Chase. He says, oh, he might be showing you all his trucks. He's got all his trucks over here for you guys. Are you bringing another one? Okay, one more and then we gotta let him go, okay?
This is my Transformer.
Show him your what car is this?
A Transformer.
Triple threat.
This is a tractor.
That's so cool. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Tori. Love you, girl. Thanks
Bye.
for being on here.
Bye,
Okay.
bye.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay. Can you press that X right there? Bye, guys.
Bye.